Oh no, I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. We're playing LDF. Again, before we begin, please be sure to check out pdcgostore.com to grab yourself some codes to be able to build this very deck. Of course, use the code FTW for 5% off at checkout and enjoy the video. Do you know what? I'm getting sick and tired of these comfy boys. I'm getting sick and tired of this Lost Zone deck running around everywhere in the format, taking out every deck I play. So I have devised a plan to take them down, and that is with Mimikyu VMAX. So what does this Mimikyu do? Well, for a refresher for all of you, or those who've never heard of the card before, we have the ominous numbers attack for a double colorless energy. Put 4 damage counters on your opponent's Pokemon anywhere you like. Not that great. But if you played Acerola's Premonition, you do 13 damage counters on the board. So it's basically the same as Sableye with 1 extra damage counter. On a VMAX that is, but oh well, it's still very good and very easy to get going in the early game. So as we've established, Acerola's Premonition is the card we need to play here with the ability. That's not an ability, you donut. It's a supported card, silly. Your opponent reveals their hand and you draw a card for each trainer card you find there. So it's a card that depends a lot on your opponent having a lot of cards in their hand. So, you know, it's not the best of draw supporters now, is it? So I've gone ham with draw. We've got a 4-4 line of Bibarels, so we can make sure that we always have a decent hand. So even if the Acerola's Premonition gives us 0 cards, we still have something to work with, and that's what Bibarel is here for. Really nice to see. We have 4 Pokégears in here as well, just to really give us a chance of getting those Acerolas as much as possible. We have Blastoise in here. Now, Blastoise is a very, very important card in this deck. As you can tell, we put 13 damage counters down. So if you're playing against Comfys and stuff like that, you're only really taking out 1, and then you're putting 6 damage counters on another, ready for them to scoop it up. Blastoise fixes the maths, turns it to 15 damage counters in 1 turn by using its ability where you discard a water card from your hand, you go ahead and put 2 damage counters on the bench, which will allow you to KO not only 2 Comfys, but a Comfy and a Sableye. So if they bench a Sableye early, you can punish them by taking it out. And what's great as well, this deck also plays Lost City. Now, it's a bit of a hit and miss. Lost City is actually going to help them, because of course, if you're playing a Lost Zone deck and you're putting their Pokemon into the Lost Zone, you're accelerating the process by which they are able to get what they need to get. But if it's early turns and stuff like that, or let's say they've already achieved that 10 cards in the Lost Zone, then it's free reign, my friend. You can go ahead and start putting those Sableyes in the Lost Zone so they can't bother you no more. And of course, we've got Training Court as well, just to help recover the water energy to use for that Blastoise. So that's also pretty neat. And also, a little cheeky card I wanted to throw in is Hyper Potion, being able to heal off the Mimikyu, because the Mimikyu uses the Turbo Energy. So if you have a spare Turbo Energy and a Hyper Potion in hand, you can heal off 120 damage, which again works really well against the Lost Box. But other than that, it's just got loads of like recovery cards like the Pal Pad and stuff like that. You got Trekking Shoes in here just for an extra bit of power when it comes to the draw. Big Charm just to boost the HP of this bad boy, because 300 is very low. Bunch of Air Balloons just for retreat and stuff like that. I don't think we need to go any deeper into that. I think it's time we get moving on with this bad boy. Okay, we're playing Tina, so it's not necessarily comfy, but this could bode well for us, if I'm honest. So I'm going to get rid of these 2, I think. Actually, I'll get rid of this, because yeah. And we'll get ourselves a Mimikyu V down. Yeah, that sounds the plan. I mean, for the turn, great. Trekking Shoes, do me a solid here. Okay. Right. It does depend on my opponent's hand and what support I'm going to play. If their hand's not looking that great, I'm going to Marnie, right? I'm just going to Marnie, just develop the board a bit more, it's fine, and then go from there. And see how that goes, right? Because look, turn 1, when you don't have Bidoof down and stuff like that, it's a struggle with Acerola's Premonition, right? If they don't have that much going on, as we know, Acerola isn't the best draw supporter. We need to establish our board first before we can go into using those Acerolas and start moving. Like, I don't mind taking a bit of extra time, but the problem though is the more time we take, the closer to the Giratina getting set up. You know what I mean? We don't really like that. Of course, we want to make sure that we take these bad boys out before they get to that level of being able to Mirage Gate. So if we can lock off their Mirage Gate, then hopefully we can go ahead and just cause this Giratina to, you know, to pretty much just want to stop and go, no, we can't do it anymore. That's the dream, right? That is the dream. Now, problem here is they can just attach and just put more cards in the Lost Zone here with Giratina V. So they're already accelerating their own process here. But if we can get a nice Nice hand. Well, we need some serious luck here. To be fair, a simple air balloon would do this. A simple air balloon would sort us out so nicely. But it is not. So I have to make a decision here. Do I Marnie, which I said I would do, or do I Acerola's Premonition, hope we find an air balloon? Oh. You know what they say? Risk it for a biscuit. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 cards coming on. Oh, it's an air balloon, baby! And we even have the Blastoise. That's some clutch play right there, I'm telling you. So we're just going to shut down the confies, bro. No! No, you're not allowed. It's against the rules of the game, silly. Alrighty, okay. Let's get Bidoof down. At least establish a bit more comfort, so to speak. And we're just going to take these confies away. No, my friend, you have been denied. That is the reality of thy situation. Now, I have a feeling we're going to... We could try and navigate the Tina, but... Star Requiem, bro. Oh, Star Requiem. They're going to Star Requiem next term. Aren't they? They're just going to... Oh, no, Star Requiem is if they have 10. So they can't. Okay. Panic attack avoided. All right. They can't Star Requiem just yet. They need 10 cards in the Lost Zone in order to do that. So if we just keep taking out confies, it takes a lot longer for them to get there. And they're going to start wanting to bench confies anyway in order to accelerate the process to get Star Requiem. Because they need 10. They need loads of cards. Colress ain't going to get them there quicker enough. They've evolved from the Giratina V-Star. You know, the keeping it the V might have actually been the better move, to be honest, because you can accelerate the process. But no. Now, obviously, they can go ahead and just hit us for 280. We do need to find our charm, because Choice Belt on this will just KO us with Lost Impact. So there's that. Also, I'll take a Manaphy too, my friend. They're turning it into a Comfy, though, aren't they? Yeah. Okay, so they're going to turn into a Comfy. Still fine. Wow, they're manually retreating, bro. I don't think you realise what you're doing here, Chief. You see, manual retreat's the way to go. I'm going to keep taking your boys down. Yeah? And we can dig on the Tina as well. I'm tempted to dig on this a bit more, though. Can't lie. We'll promote this. That's fine. We'll do that. We can retreat it. And we could dig on this as well, yeah. Maybe take out this. Dig on... Oh, I don't know. Oh, no, that's game. Yeah, game. Jesus Christ, that was quick. The pressure, bro. The pressure. Absolutely love it. Beautiful stuff. Okay, so before we get to the next game where we play Little Dark Fury, I'd like to talk about Trust App. If you're looking to purchase singles online from a stranger and you want to make sure it's a safe purchase, then Trust App is the place to go. They will hold the money that you send to the seller for 24 hours to make sure that when you get sent the singles that you ain't been scammed and you ain't been sent no fake cards, no crumble cards, nothing like that. So if you're interested and you want to make sure you make safe purchases online, then click the link in the description down below. Thanks again for Trust App for sponsoring the video. Let's go to the next game, baby. Oh no, I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. We're playing LDF again. But I have a strong feeling he ain't gonna be playing no Lost Box. I have a strong feeling he's going to decimate me. Listen, LDF, I ain't here for that smoke, okay? I'm here for the mimics. All right. Right. Okay, then. Let's go ahead and start off. We will go we'll start with the Ultra Ball, I think. We'll go and get rid of a Mimikyu and a Pal Pad. And we'll go ahead and get a Bidoof down. Then we're going to just Trekking Shoes. See what we get with that. Anything worthwhile? Water Energy. No. I clicked yes. Right. That's a great start to the game. Let's just attach that there. And go for that. Let's see what Mr. LDF is out here playing today. Huh? I'm expecting... my tea! There was something in it. Wait. What is that? Alright, what's he playing? Ah. Okay. Right. This... Oh. Okay, so he's playing Seadra. Probably Kingdra, I assume. With Memory Energy. Knowing his creativity, I expect that. But we'll see. So Seadra just goes ahead to hit the bench and stuff like that. But what's good for us? Low HP. I still got something in my mouth. Right. This is where we need to be interesting, right? Because I might have to discard my Acerola here. just for the Bibarel, but that feels bad, man. Or I play the Acerola. He's playing his trainers down. He knows what he's playing against, so don't backfire on me. Okay, he's got Kingdra. Okay, expected Kingdra. Cool. Right. Oh, no water in the discard pile. We go for an Ultra Ball. Then we do we Hyper Potion? Do we get rid of the Hyper Potion? A Hyper Potion could be good. Well, we know what this deck's going to do, right? We need to be quick, so we can't play around, really. In that case, I'm going to get rid of these two. Get a Bibarel. Right. Get another Bidoof down. Get an Air Balloon down. Go for the retreat. Go for the scissors. Please, I just need energy. Yes! All right! That is perfect. Absolutely perfect. We're going to go do this, and we're going to go ominous numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Thank God. So hopefully, that should keep him at bay. I'm hoping. Right? That speed was the most important thing. I'm sorry, ODF. I love you. Yeah. Great fella. But the game's the game. Yeah? Right. So he needs to establish, I think, a very, very good board stakes. He knows next turn I'm going to go and try and take out whatever he puts down. So he needs to get a bunch of things out, basically. That's what I expect. Excuse me. Oh. He plays a new minion. Prevent damage. Well, is my attack... I think my attack bypasses that, right? If I'm correct. I'm not sure. Let's put you down. Let's... Pokégear. Acerola Premonition. There we go. We're going to go ahead and... I'm actually going to do this, and we'll get Blastoise down, right? Because if we can Blastoise and just ping some damage, I don't know how that fixes maths, but I'm assuming it does. I'm assuming it does somehow. Okay, so in that case, I'm just going to Premonition. Yeah, that is just the one, but it's fine. It activates our attack. That's what we need. So then we just go ahead. So it's prevent damage and effects of attacks done to this Pokemon. So does it? I think it avoid. That's why he's got it in there. Okay, it makes sense. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. I think it prevents the damage going down on here, right? No, it doesn't. Oh my God, I thought it was like a Sableye protection. Damn, that sucks, man. Hey. I know, me too. I thought the same thing. Yeah, exactly. I thought the same thing, bro. It didn't protect it. It didn't protect it. There we go. Love to LDF, love to LDF. It's just bad matchups, unfortunately. Obviously, as low HP Pokemon, I take advantage of that. So there you go. But look at that. Clash of the Rogue deck creators. Love it. Of course, everyone knows who LDF is, but just in case you don't, he's linked down below, and of course. Definitely check him out, man. It's good fun. All right, here we are playing against a comfy deck, baby. Let's go. So we need to start off by, I think, getting rid of the Hyper Potion and getting a Mimikyu V down. And on top of that, I actually am tempted to get rid of a Acerola here. The Blastoise is going to be good for us, really good for us, and I can't lose that. So I'm going to do that and get another Bidoof, because obviously we know that the Cramorant's really good at just getting a turn 1 KO going second with the Cramorant deck. So if the Bidoof goes down, it's a wrap. So we need to make sure that we have another Bidoof down ready to go. Make sure we record it right. Yeah, okay. Do you know what I'm fuming, right? I was recording this video earlier. I got a few games there, and then I matched against Cramorant deck and played it, and it turns out I recorded it wrong, so I can't put it in the video, which is an absolute pain, because the whole point is to play the comfy Cramorant deck, and for some reason, I was really struggling to find comfy decks, which is very strange considering they're all over the ladder. But you know, the game's the game, bro. At the end of the day, it didn't work out, and now I'm recording it a little bit later. So hopefully that's this works out for us. Because I really want to get a comfy game in there, because that's what we're designed to play against. That's what we look for. That's what we want to see. So we have to play comfy, bro. We have to have that matchup. And I want to show what this deck is all about. But yeah, as you can probably tell by the intro as well, we got a little treat game. We came up against Little Dark Fury as well. So in the next game, you will be seeing that matchup and how that went. A bit of Clash of the Creators, if you know what I mean. So it's good fun. They're going to start off literally as any comfy does, just doing everything they can to get all the stuff in the Lost Zone. I'm hoping they build up their hand enough with enough trainer cards to really allow Acerola, because Acerola also benefits playing against the Lost Zone deck. Did I say Lost March? Because it usually has a lot of item cards, a lot of trainer cards as well. Well, not a lot of trainers, actually. Just a lot of item cards that they play with. And a lot of cards in their hands that they're just going to choose not to play. That Acerola is going to love and just work from. So what we're going to do is actually going to get a Bibarel. We do need a couple of cards here. So we need a Water Energy. We need a Turbo. We need a Mimikyu VMAX. And we also need an Alpha Retreat. So we need 4 different cards here. This is why, I mentioned this in another game as well, and I think in the last game in this video you'll see why I play 3. I'm even tempted to say 4. I should go to 4 on the Air Balloons, because I always start Bidoof, because you're playing 4 of them, right? So you're either going to start Bidoof or a cheeky Mimikyu boy. And you always want to have that retreat if you do start the Bidoof. It's almost critical. Like, the amount of times I've got the Mimikyu going, and there's a bloody Bidoof. You know what I mean? Not best. Not the best. We'll get this out. We'll bench this. So we're playing Goodra, which is not ideal, but it's a deck, so to speak. Let's see what we get from this. I'm gonna turn this down. Okay, right. We're going to you do that and get rid of the comfy. That's for sure. And I'm actually going to Pal Pad these back into the deck. Hopefully I don't draw into one. And we're going to go for another Industrious Incisors. Let's see if we get what we want. We got that. Okay, here we go. Please give me something good here. So we've got 1 trainer card. It's the Air Balloon, but no attack, I'm afraid. I'm going to go ahead and attach this Water Energy, just in case, right? It gives us more outs to attacks next turn. A simple Water Energy will allow us to do it now, and we just have to pass. So unfortunately, we were 1 card off. 1 card. It was just the Turbo, and we would have been able to do some serious work. But unfortunately, they're going to get another turn here to really get this Goodra going, which is problematic. We want to just get these bad boys away and just start taking the KOs. So this initially isn't really what we're designed for, even though it is a Lost Box. It's not really Lost Box. It's Lost Box Goodra, which is a completely different type of matchup. But we'll give it a go and we'll see how it turns out for us. I think we just have to try and work around it as much as possible. That's 1, 2, 3. That's 5 prizes. If they bench another single prizer, we can try and work around it. Now the good thing is the Goodra's main thing that goes for it is the fact that it reduces damage, and we're not affected by that at all. So that works in our favor a little bit, which is nice. I don't like getting rid of that other Pal Pad, I can't lie. I really don't like that thought. I'm going to burn this, and I'm just going to go for Scissors. We know we're only getting 1 off that Acerola's Premonition, so we need... I don't want to play the Marnie. I need to get a KO now, bro. I ain't playing here. All right, we need something to work with. Yeah, let's go for another Scissors. We just need an energy, bro. That's all we need. And we get it. There we go. So we're actually going to go ahead and Blastoise first, because we can use Training Court to our favor. And I actually don't mind working on a Goodra. That actually fixes some maths for us. It means we're 2-shotting. Well, of course, we know that they can heal, but it can help if they don't. So there we go. Mimikyu is already good to go. We're only drawing 1, but it's okay. It's fine. We've got the Bibarels just for that reason. Let's go for ominous numbers here, and we're just going to deal with these 2. So be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And do I work... Do you know what? I'm going to commit to this Goodra, because we just need to thin it down as much as we can. So that's 2 prizes already taken. Beautiful stuff. We can take this Cramran out whenever we want. If they go ahead and bench some more Comfies. That's beautiful for us, and we can just keep working on that and trying to get this done. And they're gonna need Comfies to get stuff into the Lost Zone. Obviously, then we know they've got the old Colrays. But Colrays alone won't open up their Mirage Gate. They have to get another Comfy. Now they can just attach and start attacking. But at some point, that Gudra's gonna go down, you know? Do they have the retreat though? I mean, it's Lost Box. They have the retreat. There's one thing Lost Box ain't struggling with. It's retreat. But you never know. Damn, they whiffed the retreat, boy. Okay, come on. Now, if I could be really cheeky here, I would love. I mean, love. We're going to bench this as well because we could retreat this if it does get problematic. Love to get a Hyper Potion and a Turbo Energy. That would be a dream. Let's see. Let's see how it goes. All right, we're going to keep poking. We know they've got the V-Star power. At the end of the day, the game's the game, innit? We just got to do what we got to do. Let's scissors first. Okay, we know we can burn this now. Let's scissors again. If we don't get it, it's fine. It's okay. I'm going to Premonition. Again, just for one, but it's up for two this time. They got Roxanne. And we're going to go ahead. Oh, Roxanne. They can Roxanne us next turn. Get Premonition back. That's 2 Pal Pads down, isn't it? Oh, it's a bit dicey. It's a bit dicey. And we're going to attach to this one. Do I do that? Or do I save that? No, I'm going to do that because it guarantees an attack next turn. We're going to ominous numbers here. And we're going to... I'm just going to... Do I just take my prize? Oh, I don't know. I could take my prize on a Cramorant, but they're going to come up and attack us. They've got an energy. I'm taking out Cramorant. I'll guarantee you they've got energy for retreat. I'm taking my prize, bro. My prize is here. And we know they're going to heal up where they can. So this is where it's going to get difficult. So although we're dealing so wonderfully with the Comfies and stuff, this is the problem. This is the card we're going to really, really struggle with, unfortunately. Which does suck. But if we could just survive a little bit, that would really go in our favor. But we know they're going to be smart. They're not going to bench their Comfies. They know we're just going to ruin them if that happens. So they know. I'm just going to keep Gudra going. But if we could just get this one down, then they almost have no choice. But it's going to take a few turns to do that, which means they have a few turns to charge up this one by just manually attaching. So yes, I was right. They had an energy. There's the Roxanne as expected, but that's fine. We've got all these Bibarels to deal with it. It's okay. It's not the end of the world. In fact, it's not really a good start. Not a good start at all, to be honest. Oh, no. It's dicey. It's dicey looking. But we'll see. Are they getting another Comfy down? Because I wouldn't mind. I really wouldn't mind. And then that just means we've got to take out one Gudra. Bro, they ain't doing it. Of course they're not. They're thinning. Fairs. Absolutely fairs, mate. They're going to come take us out. They're hitting, what is it, 230? Man, the Gudra kind of... Whoa, bro, you did that way too preemptively. You know I could just work on you now, right? Bro, that was way too preemptive. What are you doing? What are you doing? I can actually just work on this one because I can hit that with the Blastoise too, which means it makes it a 2-shot. Does mean I need a bit of luck here. Great top deck. Beautiful. I can just Ultra Ball them away. Just get another Mimikyu VMAX out. That's fine. And I can draw. Hopefully find a turbo. I'd like a turbo. Because I want to use that water energy to snipe. But we can still do it, thankfully. We can still do it. Which is good. And we've got the Acerola, which is nice. Okay, then. The one thing that might get in our way a lot is that healing stadium. I forgot what it's called. I never remember what they're called. That's going to be problematic, but I think it's okay. We're just going to enjoy scissors for this. We probably will draw a decent hand, I think. Lost City. No. No. Premonition now. The only drawing was at 2. Oh, there's a turbo. All these cards are quite playable next turn as well, so we ain't got to worry too much. All right, let's go ahead and go for ominous numbers and just poke this Gudra. All the damage on the Gudra. So I'm clicking. All the damage. All of the damage. Now, the annoying thing is they're going to still have to work through this one somehow. I don't know. Listen, it's dicey, okay? It's hella dicey. Oh, it's a shame it's not a free prizer, man. It's a shame. It's a real shame. Is that a powerful energy? He's attaching a powerful energy here for. Huh? What? What are you using that for? Okay. That's really interesting. Now, we can actually attack with Blastoise in this deck. I don't know if I mentioned that in the other games, but we could do that. We need a lot of turns to do that, though. You know? And they can boss and stuff as well. Don't forget. Yeah, there's a lot riding on this. Now, I don't think the Hyper Potion saves us, I'm afraid. We're going to have to go with this. Oh, man. Oh, man. Okay. Now I wish I played the 4th Mimikyu. Ultra Ball these two away. We don't need these two, do we? What can we work with, man? Even a Raihan would have been good here, to be fair. Just to activate Blastoise a bit easier. Make it a bit more doable. Okay. I nearly clicked done. I was so close to clicking done, bro. Okay. We're going to have to manually retreat, aren't we? Let's play the Pokégear. Premonition. Active. Lovely. We know we're going to play that. Let's not try and deck out, though. They're going to get a big hand here. Oh, no, no, no. Okay. Not against it. Not against it. Actually. What if I just Pump Shot? Maybe Pump Shot can fix this for us. You know? It's me acting like they ain't got a boss's orders or something. We know they got a boss's orders, bro. Alright, we know. Alright, in case... Well, if they boss, they win the game anyway, so we don't have to worry about holding this air balloon in case we get bossed up, but... Okay. Right. Yeah. Anything else we can fin down here? No, we've only got the one Acerola's Premonition left. That's not good, bro. That's not good. Both Pal Pads down as well. This ain't working for us. This ain't working for us, man. Just slightly off. Alright, let's just see what happens here. Where's my Hyper Potion, man? Oh, it's in the discard pile. Oh, no. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Me faith a bit low, you know. It's looking a bit dicey. One prize card. It had to be a Goodra. It had to be a Goodra deck. Really? It had to be Goodra. There's the boss. Oh, man. That sucks. That sucks. We came close, though. We came close. Very, very close, but it just turned out to be a Goodra variant. Okay, so here we are with the deck creating system. We put Mimikyu into the system. We have damage potential of 5. I know. 13 damage counters on the board is good in concept, but it is just too low, I'm afraid. In most matchups, that is. Against the Comfies, it's fantastic, right? Especially with that Blastoise. Just being able to just tear them apart is really, really fun. But against other decks, then it's not that great, right? Because you're often free-shotting a lot of V-Star decks, which is very, very far from ideal. So it's a 5 in damage potential, but again, it's not really about that. It's about just having fun and taking out Comfies where you can. We got times damage potential of 8. It is just simple as attach a Turbo and Acerola's Premonition. There we go. I was going to say Acerola, but no, we ain't playing in the Zorak times. Where's Kalai support at, eh? So it's an 8 because it's quite easy to get going when you can. Obviously, you can whiff at times, so that's why it's not a 10. Damage maintenance, again, of an 8. As long as you get the board set up, you're fine. You are pretty much guaranteed to go ahead and put 13 damage counters on the board each turn with that board state, with the gears and stuff like that, the Pal Pads. You know, you can do it quite sustainably. But the search potential, I'm giving a 6. It's a bit of hit and miss, man. Like, you'd think a deck with 4 Bibarels would go ahead and have a crazy good search potential for digging. But, you know, one thing I've noticed is Acerola's Premonition is a hit or miss in the early games, right? It's like, oh, what if you don't have that Bibarel set up? And that was actually one of the biggest problems with the deck, is the fact that it didn't really have that great early board state scenario. You know what I mean? It just wasn't that great for that. So, yeah, sorry, my TV's got a bit funny there. So it can be whiffy there. But once you do have it out, then there's a lot of times where you Acerola's Premonition and you don't even need to barrel because your hand's built up like crazy. So again, It's a gamble, right? So it's a 6 because it's still okay, but it's nothing really special. The counterability of 4. Yes, it counters like the best deck in the format. That's the idea, right? It's supposed to be a direct counter, but it still gets hit for darkness weakness. Like many a times I play darkness decks. Of course, we know how PTCGO works. Always matches me up against my weakness nowadays, which just ruined me. Like, and the combining with the low HP, it's very, very, very dangerous to actually play this when you are matching up against weakness. So it's not the best in counterability term, should I say, but it also is good with dealing with Lost Box, so it's kind of like, where do you go? So we're going for a 4. And HP price is a 5. 300 HP is good with the Charm Free. 30 is good, but it is still quite low for a VMAX. So we're going to go over 5. So an overrating of 36, nothing special. It's not something I would say you take to a tournament, but if you want to go ahead and crush some comfy decks, then this is a fun way to do it, and it's very, very interesting. So we're going to leave it there. Do leave a like if you did enjoy. Please do subscribe for more and take care of yourself. I'll see you in the next one. Pokéx Word is a Pokemon puzzle website where you can go and complete Pokemon crosswords and the newly launched Guess That Pokemon. So if you definitely are interested in having some fun on your downtime and you want to improve your Pokemon knowledge, check out Pokéx Word. Link in the description down below. Thanks again for them for sponsoring, and take care of yourself. Bye-bye.